How many sets per week to build muscle? It's a layered question, like an onion. But how many sets do you need to grow muscle? Music that I'll get copyrighted for. It's time to go to the gym. You ready? Fuck it. So what the hell is training volume? I'll tell you what training volume is. Training volume is reps, or load times reps. People often assume it's just sets, but the more sets you do, the more load and reps you achieve. So what does it depends mean when we talk about training volume? Surely we can give one set number, or one generic number. Now, let's take person A and person B. Person A and person B. Okay, this person A, let's just say, for example, they have a very stressed job. So their job is very stressful. This person, their job is very relaxed. So stress has something to do with training volume. If you are very, very stressed, it's very, very fatiguing. So your ability to do work in the gym is compromised. So this person has a very relaxed job. They are also an advanced trainee. Notice I'm going to just put TR because I've spelt trainee wrong many times, and that could be a completely different vlog. And person A, they are a beginner. Oh, let's put newbie. So this person's ability to do work in the gym is now compromised, and this person isn't. Now, person A has a family of 3. Let's just put 3 kids. Derek, Keith and Colin. Mum's name is Susan. And let's put 3 kids and wifey. This person has... He's single. I was going to say he's going to have a partner, but he's single. So he's got hardly any variables. Do you now think that this person, if I give them a set number, do you think it's going to be the same as this person? It's not. This is why it depends. Now, we evidently have a maximum amount of volume we can do in the gym before we see performance degradation, before we see our performance decrease. If you are above that, you are by definition going to be above your MRV. This isn't necessarily to do with set numbers. You can reach your MRV by increasing your volume via load or reps. You can do this by sets, but indirectly you're increasing your load and your reps. So you evidently have a maximum and you have a minimum. Now when we have 2 different, let's just say for example, this is a newbie trainer and this is an advanced trainer. Your MRV and your MEV does move with training age. So MEV for a new trainee could be 1 set. If you've never touched a weight in your life, going from 0 to 1 set is going to be overload. For the advanced trainee, they're going to need a little bit more. They're also going to be a lot stronger than the newbie. They could be squatting 315 for like 15 reps. These could be squatting 100 for like 10 reps. So relatively, they're a lot stronger. So you have more volume. Alongside that would come fatigue. Fatigue is a byproduct of just working very hard. And when you're very, very strong, you're going to get more fatigue accumulation. So your ability to do the amount of this guy could do just lowers. Not only that, you become a lot more efficient as an advanced trainee. So let's just say, for example, again, we'll go back to the squats. This guy could need like 4 sets to have the same amount of stimulus as this guy's having in 1 set. So understand, again, when we talk about how many sets do you need per week, it depends. Now, we do have some data suggesting that anything above 10 sets per session per muscle group, it kind of diminishes a little bit after that. So when we're looking at kind of 10 sets, it's probably about the cap. So if we're doing like 20 sets per session, you're probably better off staying at home. There's too much muscle damage going on here. So if you damage your muscles so much, you're using all of your recovery modalities just fixing that damage and not necessarily growing new tissue. So again, 10 sets is probably about the cap. But this is a vlog and you need some practical takeaways. So, how many sets do you need to do, to build muscle? This could be very generic, so don't take this as Jack said this. I'm recommending between 10 to 20 sets per week in a 5 to 30 rep range. Also, if you can split them between 2 sessions, that will be highly advantageous for muscle growth. Now, if you are a newbie, if you are a new trainee, you've never set foot in the gym, or are very new to the gym, I would say actually like below 5 years is considered quite new to the gym. because the first 2 years tend to be a bit, you mess around a little bit. Then this is when you start to kind of learn about yourself, learn what you like, learn what movements you fit, etc, etc. So around 5 years. And I would say newbies start on the higher end, start maybe around 15 to 20, start there. I would say for an advanced, I think you're probably on the low end. That's not everyone. And this is where I will say this. This could mean nothing because we have people on the bell curve. So you have people who are going to be needing like 8 sets per week. You're going to need people who are needing like 30 sets per week. So understand when someone says, like me, says go for 10 to 20 and you're like, Jack, I can do more than this. Do that. Because at the end of the day, if someone says how many sets per week do you need, that's what you need. If you're seeing the proxies like gym performance is still great, if you're seeing that pumps are still great and you're on the top end of that, you can go further than that. It's completely fine. Understand that when people study kind of muscle hypertrophy or bodybuilding or anything to do with kind of individuals, understand that you're going to get people who are at both ends. All the studies are of an average. So they're going to take, again, it's going to be like a bell curve. Have you ever gone to a concert and everybody goes to the middle and you've got people who go to the outside like me and you can still get to the front on the outside? That could be you. Another quick note is if you are on like 15 sets per week, let's say 15 sets per week for each muscle group, quite high. Like for me, I tap out around 12. Let's just say, for example, you're on 15. Now, if I was single and my wife, no, that wouldn't make sense, would it? My partner then got pregnant and had a kid, and then my sleep kind of got screwed around, my nutrition was a bit off, and also my training was a bit more sporadic. Understand that 15 sets may then differ because we explained that things are stressors. When we have stressors, they're fatiguing, and our ability to our MRV, maximum recoverable volume, would actually lower. It would actually shift. So understand that you may one mesocycle be completely fine at 15 sets. The next mesocycle you could have everything on point and that could go up to 18. Understand that the next mesocycle it could be like, oh wow, I went back to 15. Understand the next mesocycle kind of shit hits the fan and then you're back at like 9 sets per week. Understand that how many sets per week really comes down to, it depends. Actually, Natalie, how many sets per week do we need to grow muscle?
52.
There you go, there's the answer.